Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm playing Carrion, which, in case the title screen doesn't make it obvious, it is a horror game. It features some pretty stark body horror stuff. I'm probably going to have to age gate this, but the trailer makes it look cool. It's the reverse. They call it the reverse horror game, where you're playing as the monster and you're like hunting down the humans, I guess. That's pretty much all I know about it. It looked interesting. Let's start a new game. Let's see what this is about. Is it waiting for my input here? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Left click, I'm breaking out of the containment. So I'm this amorphous blob. And I'm being experimented on, and I just broke out of my test chamber, I guess. And oh, neat. Okay, so I'm just trying out controls. I can't. So I can Q for echolocation. That was I set it to Q. I redefined some of the controls because I didn't like the defaults were. So the people are freaking out because their monstrosities escaped. Whoa. Not sure what echolocation does. Yeah, so air keys don't seem to do anything. It's all I can do is left click to grab onto things with the tentacles and then pull myself to them. Okay, I don't seem to be able to go anywhere except right click to grab. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So I can grab it and then move it around. All right. Grab humans with right click, pull them towards you to consume them? Yeah, that's pretty grisly. Achievement unlocked, flesh of prey. Okay, so now I'm bigger. Yeah, this okay, so I can open the door. Clever girl. Was I able to open the doors in that other screen? And I didn't know it, because I didn't know to right click. I can close it as well. I can just pull it right off the hinges. Can I do anything with this? No? Don't know what echolocation does. Doesn't seem to have any effect. I think maybe they can't do anything with that yet. Consume humans to gain biomass and grow in size. This is... This is a grisly game. That's what I came for. I came on board for. I mean, like, that's what I expected. Yeah, and this is kind of horrific. I'm gonna have to age gate this, I think. Can you do anything with this? Spacebar to squeeze in. Okay. Can I manipulate the switch? What does it do? We're saving here. Unless they should learn how to open doors. Little exit sign. Can you do something with that? Oh, I need a specific handprint? Do I need to find a specific person's hand? Space spread biomass and say, oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay. So now I'm reproducing. Space to squeeze in, okay. Achievement unlocked, it's alive. Not sure if there's frontier wastelands. Not sure if there's any kind of story. Status breached 75%. Seals breached 100%. Biomass samples lost 50%. What, 50%? What does that mean? There's another one of me around? Do I have to find another one of me around or something? Oh, and I can climb along the ceiling too. I don't know which way to go. Is there a map? What are these little locks in the corner? What does that mean? Caution, authorized personnel only. Okay, I can't grab that. I can't do anything with it. Okay, never mind. I think I have to come back at that another time. Can squeeze through small spaces. Can you do anything with that? No? Still echolocate. What's the other? They were controlled to say offensive and defensive things. I don't know. Am I still underwater? Okay, so wait, what was that down there? Is it? Is this something new? This Metroidvania style thing, I need a new ability to grab this? Fine. I'll let myself be railroaded for the moment. So there's a switch which presumably opens that door down there. That's the way I'm supposed to go. I want to go up here first, because I like to just explore. Okay, can't do any of that. Never mind. Fine. I'll continue going the only way I can. There's a pipe there. Oh, is this, am I on the other side of that thing that I was looking at before? Can I just use this to smash things? There's gonna be a bloody trail everywhere I go. Is there a map, I wonder? You can squeeze into that opening. Seems to be the only way to go. Oh. I'm spreading again? Is that another save point, or...? Little Military junkyard. So this has space to save. But... Okay. Warning, unknown biological threat detected. Stay alert. But as a this blobby monstrosity, can I even read that? Oh, someone's got a gun here. Presume that means they can hurt me? I need to catch them unawares? Anything that moves and does not appear. Sorry, what was that? Order, shoot everything that moves and does not appear human, okay. Too slow on the draw there. And so far, it doesn't seem to be that much in the way of controls. I can click on things to move around. Oh, wow. Oh, neat. Oh. So that looked like it was back the way I came. There was, should I wait for him to turn his back? Such a grim video game here. Okay. Initiating him. Okay, so there's another path down there. Hold on, I think I want to go back, see if I can find my way back to, because it looked like another path open or something. What's going on here? Can I squeeze into this, or is it... I just have to, okay, maybe I have to spread more biomass before I can go in there. This doesn't really give me a whole lot of options. So far this has been very linear. You know, it's the start of the game, so you have to have, you know, expect there to be some degree of... Okay, so I have to... Seems like I have to... No, I'll just grab them, but, like, pull them towards the mouth. Yeah, but yeah, I'm presuming I'm going to get some other abilities as time goes on, because there are all these other controls, but right now there's just like left click and right click. Left click for moving around, right click for Can you get in here? Okay, here we are. So, presumably I have to find all these spread biomass spots in order to open that up. Okay, there's another path there. Yeah, look, there's a... Squeeze in. Why would I want to squeeze in? Is there another one in there? There you go. New DNA absorber. Arachnoptesis. Shoot a cobweb to trap your victims or interact with objects. Okay. So it's E to do that, I guess. Do I have limited ammo for that, or there's no indication of ammo or anything, so I don't know. Okay. Can't seem to squeeze through there. Can I reach that from here? Okay, my prehensile tentacle can't get through. Am I supposed to, like... Ah. Okay. My regular tentacle can't go through, but I can, like, fire the webbing through there. Okay, well this feels like it's the way forward. There was another path back there that I, passed by. Oh, is this one way? He's got the little up arrow here, but I can't go through. Well, I feel like I missed something then, because there were two different ways to go. Or is this the other way? Okay. Okay, well what if I go up here and shoot down at it? Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, I guess. Okay, grab him with this? No? Ugh. Oh, is he not dead? Nom nom nom. Okay, so there's a little arrow coming this way. This is locked. Is there a switch somewhere to open that? Can't seem to do anything with this. I can throw that around. Lots of things I can throw around. Oh, really? Okay, does Echolocate do something? Is that telling me where my nearest biomass is, or what? I don't know, it seems like the only way I can go. There are people down there. How do I get down there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to activate the elevator here. I'm trying to grab this thing. It keeps grabbing the door. I'm trying to grab this. There we go. to go up? Sort of. Yeah, I don't think I can grab this thing. I think it's still, like I said, like Metroidvania style. There's probably a building I'm going to unlock later. Wait till he turns around. I don't know. Like, do I have a hit point gauge here somewhere? So what did that do? Okay. Opened up the way there. Oh no. Oh no for them. Oof. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's better to... Yeah, echo to locate nearby hive carcasses. Is that really the closest one? When the thing fell on him, I was like, maybe it's better for him that... Maybe it's better for him to die that way, but, okay, because he hadn't actually died yet. Okay. Alright. So... Yeah, so these things are one way. I guess those arrows mean something. Huh. There's a one-way pipe going this way, but I have to get through that block first. So this is a dead end. So going up will take me back to that other location. So like, oh, maybe I have some options of where to go. I could go down there once I can remove this crate thing. But I apparently can't do that yet. Hazardous waste landfill. One way going the other way thing here. Okay. So I can't do anything with this yet, it seems. There's just blood everywhere. Okay. Okay, well this is open now. Let's squeeze in, I guess. Achievement unlocked, machines can expire too. Whatever that means. Science, drink card, status secure. Uh-oh, status breached. Seals breach 50%, biomass samples lost 100%. Okay, so there's a pipe up there that I can go through. Oh, that might be the only way I can go, because I can't open these wooden things yet. It looks like wood. I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to be steel. Unprotected mine shafts in this area. What? Caution: unprotected mine shafts in this area. Okay. All right. This is still feeling pretty linear so far. I mean, aside from that one little. Well, not even that actually. I was gonna say that one little diversion. Except that I couldn't even go through that diversion. But you know, it's still early game yet. It's just still like figuring out the controls, figuring out how things work. So. Oh. What the? What the? Did I just lock myself into something here? Use left and right to move? Okay. Oh hey, I'm like humans now. Right control to examine. With heli model 859. When I started the game, I looked at the first thing I did was look at the controls. There's a little drone following me. It had separate controls for the monster and for the human. So I can climb down. Do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Probably. It probably makes sense to do everything I can up top first. Can I jump? Hold on. I set them to controls that I such that I can like have just what my end parasitism num0. Don't know what that means. Okay, so I am able to get up here. There's stuff to explore here. Little drones follow me. There's nothing here? Sorry, let me just double check those controls. Like, there's the shoot and activate shield. That doesn't seem to do anything right now. Use/activate doesn't seem to do anything here. Ah, darn, I thought maybe there was some kind of secret over here. Some kind of optional extra. I don't know. Guess not. Alright. Let's head down there. So like the fact that the vision is kind of distorted, it won't budge. It kind of suggests like, is this the right control examine? A patch of antediluvian moss? Oh, okay. So it's not blood. It's not the bit of it's not a patch of monster. Or maybe it is. What do I know? Control to pull. Okay, now it budged. Can't do anything with this door? No? Yeah, again, it's being very linear. Right control to examine. So what did that do? Plant C4? Okay, let's hold off on that. I just wanted to finish exploring here. It's probably just going to tell me it's antediluvian moss. An unidentified species of tubifex worms. Okay. I stand corrected. Disorganized mass of bones and dry tissue. Okay, so I guess this team here is like a team of scientists. It's not like we're a team of like military coming after the monster or anything. Except we have C4, so I don't know. Why are you standing there? I'm sort of assuming we wanted to stand away from the C4. Like, C4 means explosives, right? Why is the walking speed so slow? It's waiting for me now? I get to do the honors? Achievement unlocks the derelict. Okay, so like, did that enable the monster to be able to see what the humans are doing? Is that what that was about? Like, what? I don't know. this wasn't open before, and now it is, so... And now I can get back over here. I mean, there's a save point there, so I'm assuming I've been here before? I'm totally lost. I'm just following the path where it goes. There's a path up, there's a path down. I'm assuming that's where I have to go. This might be back the way I came. Yeah, that's a one-way pipe. So what's this? Back there... Anytime there's more than one way to go, you know, I want to be a completionist about it and stuff. Huh. Is it actually going to let me explore now, or... Maybe not? I think this is back the way I came. I'm just trying to get my bearings. Yeah, is this? It's back to the starting location. This little critter can really move. Okay, I see. I think I was here before, but I wasn't able. I didn't have the web ability, so I wasn't able to hit the switch before. So this just opens up a new area. I'm able to go into this pipe here. Uranium mines. Oh, great! We get to be a radioactive mutant now, instead of a regular mutant. Or these guys. Okay, so when he shot me, I lost one of these little green things at the top, but I got it back again when I hit him. So I just have to be sure I don't get shot 5 times in succession, I guess. Do I want to go this way, or do I want to go up? I can go up, I can go down. Be cute, actually. Don't run, don't walk backwards. Oh, okay. it's a... Alright, save it, I guess. Spread my biomass. It's another one of those things. Save and retrieve biomass. I guess retrieve biomass, does that mean like heal? Like if I get injured by the Oh, you're walking backwards, that's a safety hazard. Ooh, I almost took 3 points of damage there. Now, can I eat these legs for hit points? Yes. Okay, good to know. Nom 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 nom. Something. How can you eat your pudding when you have to be eating your meat? This guy's not even armed. I'm just devouring unarmed civilians here. Am I actually getting bigger each time I do that? My gameplay is not really sophisticated so far. At least I seem to be at a point where I can explore a bit, though. It seems to have ceased being linear. So, what did I echolocate? Ooh. These guys look like they have some more upgraded hardware. Okay, I'm down to 1 hit point. So he's got like a shield. My webbing's my weapon was able to get past it, but oh, I can't eat him. Oh no, my biomass is all shrunk. But I can heal up if I go back here, right? I'm fine. I see, so... jerk. So my size is dependent on how many hit points I've got, I see. Okay, so those guys are dangerous. Up to this point, there's like... none of these guys actually offer any threat. This guy offers a threat. Is it a robot? He's making mechanical noises when I was biting him. There's another one of those things. Let's see if I can get a new ability. Okay. There's nothing much else here, it looks like. Wait, switch. There we go. How did I do this before? There we go. New DNA absorbed Zephyria? Damaged vent covers and wooden walls. There you go. So those are wood. Slash enemies. So I've got 2 health bars up at the top. There's a green one and a yellow one. Okay. So does that mean I don't have the do I not have the webbing anymore? Is this gonna break through that the thing? That's 3. There you go. It opened up. There we go. Can you open this up, or are you to? Ah, okay. So I guess that's where I want to go to move forward, but there's still more to explore, right? Hold on, I want to make sure I want to make sure I've explored everything. I can squeeze through tiny spaces. Yeah, because now I can like smash stuff. What is this? Like, what is this glowy diamond thing here? I can't grab it. I can't seem to do anything with it. So I can't do anything with that at present. Like, am I missing something? Okay. Guess I can't do anything with that yet. Like, there are also wooden crates around, but... I just want to go back through where I went before. See if there's any, like, I don't know, secrets or something. Or anything new. I like to be completist about this sort of thing. So I can go to the right here. I can also go up here. These were the bots were, right? So this is sealed up. I think. Okay, that's just. Alright, because it's just gone in a big round circle then. Okay. I guess that's all. Let's move on. Achievement unlocked: claustrophobia. Reading mind stat secure. Uh-oh. Not for long. Stats breached 66%. Containment even there's a lock signal. BioMSM was lost 100%. Seals breach 100%. Okay. Shooting at a wooden box. Where's his mouth? There's his mouth. So do I have, is this like, I have to be in the yellow area of hit points in order to have this ability? Oh, this is so gruesome. Looks like there's a pipe there, but I guess there's a good either. So it's like seriously, is that how it works? Like if I take too much damage, then I switch back to the web shooting ability. Oh, I can carry the dismembered body parts around for a snack for later. I guess. Full hit points, okay. So I've got full size so far. Is another one of those machines again? Awesome. Surprise! Yeah, I don't heal from eating the robots, it seems. So vicious. I'm at full hit points, I don't need to eat them. So where's the sign there? Attention, hazardous waste landfill below the military junkyard has not been breached. All surviving members of the uranium mining team are urged to seek refuge there. Oh, okay, well, not for long. It's probably redundant to eat them, quite frankly, because they aren't a threat to me and I don't need the hit points. Kind of makes me wonder, maybe, wonder if they're like optional achievements for like sparing people. Maybe it's a mistake for me to be quote unquote thorough in trying to devour all the people. Anyway, this is back where I came, right? There's nothing else here? Okay. Hazardous waste landfill. Oh yeah, it's the same as I think. Stats breach 50%. This where it was before? There's a pipe up there, which I'm like, should I try going that way first? Okay, yeah, this is back, I think this is back where it was before. Well, only this time I have the ability to... Right, okay, yeah, this is where I was before, but this time I have the ability to smash wooden crates, so I should be able to... There was one wooden crate somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I'm just gonna have to wander through the whole thing until I find it again, I guess. Well, at least one wooden crate anyway. Is this the way I want to go? I don't know. That was a big round circle. What's this way? Yeah, I don't think it was in this area. Where was it though? Oh, this... I didn't have access to this before. Right. Well, this is one of the areas. But no, I swear, there was another crate. I want. This feels like it's the way forward, which means I don't want to go here yet, because I want to explore. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I'll come back here. Is this back where I was? Shoot. I went in a big circle again. Can't actually do anything with that. Okay, well, what if... Okay, that's where it was before. That's a dead end. Where was that crate? There was a wooden crate that looked like it was blocking a passage. It was at some point in the early-ish section. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should just go back to where those purple crystals are and go that way again. I've created a circle again. Is it everybody? Or maybe this was that it? Was that the crate that I was thinking of? Whatever, let's move on. Let's go through this area. Okay, so there's a green light here, and the other light is out. Does that mean anything? Doorway I can go through. I can also go up here. Possibly, no. Huh? What the? What? Sorry, what? How did, what? That, oh, okay, so I put half of myself down there? And I can reconsume it again? Is that some kind of special thing I can only do in this pool here? Is that advantageous to do in some way? Oh! Hold on, if I deposit biomass, then I switch back to having the web shooter, and then I can hit the switch here. I see. And then I can just numb it back up again. And then I have another alternate way to go. There are two doors I can go through. Let's go through the one that's harder to go through first, I guess. I just opened up a new passageway. And opened up another new passageway. So when I first swim in that pool, like, yikes. Okay. can squeeze in there. I guess it's my destination of sorts. So yeah, like I eventually want to go in there, but there was another door I haven't gone through yet. What's in here? I don't think you want to come down this ladder. This seems mean. Like, these people aren't a threat to me and they don't really need to eat them. Now I'm smashing their computers. Does that do anything? Does it? Does it trigger any kind of, like, story progression or something? If I find all and eat all the optional humans? If I leave half my biomass behind there, am I still able to grow up to the size again? Another one of these pools. Deposit biomass. It's another one of these glowing diamond things. What does that mean? What do those do? Because there's another one of those, them like conspicuously placed. How many times can I do that? I can continue to swim around, converted to biomass. I don't know if I should have deposited biomass there or not. Where those people in the computers were. Now, if I save and retrieve biomass here, does that bring me up to full size again? Okay. And now if I consume this, does it make it any bigger? No? Okay. Just wanted to see if I could, like, how much I'm able to spread myself around. Yeah, I only did bring up to full hit points. I only have 8 out of 10. Anything up here? No? Okay. Anyway. Achievement unlocked, intoxication. Back here again. Seals breached 100%. So stats breached 66%. Okay. Frontier marshlands. Yeah, again, gameplay really does not seem very sophisticated in this. It's I have a feeling I need to make myself stronger in order to break these things, which are now suddenly showing up. Can you do anything with this? Deposit biomass if you want to. There's the laser there. I can shoot this thing through the laser. It's one way, the other way. Is there something else around here that I'm supposed to shoot webbing at? Okay. Let's recombine myself into this thing. What happens if I use the smashy thing on this? I just broke right through it anyway. Wait, did the door close when the laser was tripped? I see. Yeah, the door was... like the door's initially open, but it gets closed when I pass through the laser. Okay, well, what about if I deposit biomass here? Like if I'm smaller, can I slip by the lasers? Is that how it works? Doesn't seem so. I suppose I can pull them. Can't like take the biomass with me. This is some kind of puzzle. Or do I just not have the ability to go here yet? Okay, let's move on. I have a feeling that I need a new ability to get through that. Warning, this facility is protected by the automated drone defense system. Unauthorized entry is prohibited. Uh-oh. Got some gameplay challenge going on. Keep calm and carry on. Okay, so that's back where I came. Status secure. It's probably my goal to make it insecure. What's over here? So I can come back here. The laser thingy is still going. Yeah, I don't know. way in there? So that's one way the other way. There's a door here that I can squeeze into. There's also... You also go for a swim. That's one way the other way. That's a closed door. I don't see any switches. So... I think this is the only way to go. Oh, it's just one of these things again. I'm gonna switch to human view again. If this is like what the monster is seeing, I kind of wonder, like, there's some reason it's fixated on these particular humans here. Why did the game designers choose such a slow walking speed? Like I have to hold down shift all the time in order to have any kind of reasonable speed here. Is that a skeleton? Cause of death, massive head trauma? Is this like a flash forward? Is this am I like seeing into the future? These are the people examining the aftermath of the creature, or maybe this is a flashback and this is to when they first found the creature before they captured and started experimenting on it. I can run down the ladder as well. Why isn't there an always run feature? Like, is there any circumstance where I would rather walk instead of run? It sure doesn't look like it. Can I climb down this? Okay, I can't seem to interact with that anyway. Okay. Linear path it is. Did my team go ahead of me? Won't budge. There's probably another switch or something somewhere. Or maybe I need to inexplicably whip out a package of C4. Lever is missing a rod? Alright. So presumably I need to find a rod somewhere. Can I walk off the edge here? Would that be a mistake? Can I get back? It doesn't look like I can get back up again, but then again, I didn't see anything else up there, so what the heck? Let's Geronimo! Oh, okay, so I'm underneath here. And Geronimo again. I mean, it's the only way I can go, so... Huh. That tentacle thing there looks a little ominous. Like, seriously, is this... Okay, we're controlled to pick up that rod. And it looks like, yeah, he has to walk through the goop to get to the ladder. Is that goop gonna, like, infect him or something and get turned into the monster? Calcified remains of a cyclopean entity of unknown origin. Cyclopean? What, does it mean it has one eye? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it maybe stepping in the goop, like, turns him into the monster. This is like a flashback origin story kind of thing. Or maybe he's just gonna step through it without incident, I don't know. I have no idea what kind of story this game has, if any. Control to pull, okay. Wasn't able to move before. Like, hi guys, I No thanks to you, I went spelunking and found the way forward. Ah, okay. So close that, and then I can pull the chain. Okay. Is that gonna open that door? Okay. Interesting. Are you guys gonna run ahead? Something bad gonna happen to them because they ran ahead? Hey look, biomass. Now, obviously I want to jump into the goop and look at that thing. Like, why wouldn't I want to? No, seriously, I don't seem to have any other option to do that. So here we go. Kasploosh. Control to collect samples. Achievement unlocks the perfect organism. Yeah, okay. So I guess maybe that is a flashback. That was origin story for the creature. Wait. I have to switch back to monster controls. Get some more water, hold on. Okay, alright. So I have the option to deposit biomass there. So I guess that suggests that, oh here, botanical garden status secure. For now. So I have the option to go up, we can deposit biomass, there's a path over here. Okay, so I need to web through that, which means I need to deposit biomass in order to do. Ooh, tiny monster. It's wondering, the little guy is not fazed at all by the fact that the door just opened for no apparent reason. Oh, neat. So the door closed so that I can't recover my biomass and get my smashy ability back. Is there any body parts left? Yeah. See, I'm back to web mode when there are two different ways I can go. Yeah, let's try this one first. Can I munch my... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. What's the worst way to go? Drowning or devoured by this hideous monstrosity? Anyway, that answered a question I was curious about. If I deposit biomass, I'm still able to grow myself back up to the size above, the above 5 size, and get myself up to this, super monster size. This is messy. Yeah, did I mention I should probably age gate this? I mean, I'm 40. I've been an adult for a while. I sometimes forget what it's like to be younger, and I think that I'm like at my age, I'm not fazed by this stuff. It's like, okay, another like horrific gory scene, whatever, and NBD. Really? What are these things? Aren't those the things that drones pop out of? Should I be concerned? Caution, laser scanner in use. Do not stare into beam. Ooh, comic relief. Okay, so door there. That's back where I came. Another door there. I have a feeling as soon as I trip the laser, all the drones are gonna come out after me. Here goes. Oh, just close the door. I'm gonna catch him by surprise. Rah! Surprise! Let's put that open. That door over there. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, I think of, like, just, you know, random example, like Doki Doki Literature Club. It's got blood and violence in it. But it's a very different kind of, like, they're both horror games. It's a very different kind of horror. This is a lot more gruesome. Yeah. But on the other, but it's also like very cartoonish. So it's like, I don't know. Electrical control panel. Does this like disable the laser or something like that? Okay, I have the option to deposit my biomass here again, in case I want to like shrink myself. Caution, laser scanner in use. Okay, let's just for the heck of it, let's just deposit some biomass until such a time that I figure out whether I need the smashy ability. Okay, so this door, the door that I opened is over this way up, and oh. I can also recover smashy ability here, if need be. Yeah, like that. I regained smashy anyway. Is that another one of those bots? I guess so. Yeah, there's also the fact that, you know, different countries have different standards for that sort of thing, what constitutes being too violent for a certain age. But yeah, this game, I think it crosses a few lines in terms of age appropriateness. Up one of them. Yeah, let's restore biomass. Come at them fresh. You can zip around pretty quickly. It's not that much of a detour. Yeah, so, like different standards between different countries. Like for instance, oh, he got back up again. Make sure I chew up all the bots. Okay. I think I got them. Yeah, different standards between different countries. On a very general level, like the U.S. has right here. Like the U.S. has a higher tolerance for violence, but lower tolerance for sex, for instance, compared to like Europe, say, where it's the other way around. Oh, this isn't one of those leaving biomass goo pools. Oh, I can't go through here. Oh, no, not quite. I can almost go through there. Yeah, I haven't echolocated in a while. You got the airport? No, I haven't. Whoa. Whoa, flamethrower. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, surprise! Get in the water, get in the water. Okay, so punching through doesn't seem to work when he's got his shield facing me, so I think I need to wait for him to turn his back. Like so. Those people watching in horror, like, they thought they were scared before, and then they wanted to see their only defense get chewed up. Or they get devoured one by one, because it's vicious. Warning, fire operations, watch out for active fire. Dense smoke, rolling debris, falling trees, and limbs. Okay, presumably it means limbs of trees, not like human limbs. Are there really trees around here? I mean, it is like a botanical garden. There's like plants everywhere, but... Okay. Door open, but yeah, bots. Drones are coming. Yeah, this looks like it's closed off, but I actually go right through it. It kind of makes me wonder if there are other secrets like that around, if I know where to look. I don't know how big this game is on secrets. Maybe it isn't at all, for all I know. Watch the timing on that. It takes time to charge up the smashy attack. So I have to charge it up in advance. Sigh. Huh. So the door's opened by the destruction of the drones. How about that? This door's still closed. It was closed by the laser. I don't know how to... I mean, the other place had a switch which turned the lasers back on while opening the door. I don't know, the only switch I can see I don't have access to. Yay, hey. Get in the water, get in the water, get in there. Get all of you in there. Gosh darn it. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. It's one down. Missed me. Ah. Get in the water. It's like, it's a chore getting all of me in there. Aw, baby monster again. Now I'm too small to smash that, what's this? Is the physics engine struggling a bit there? Wasn't there a biomass around here that I can regrow myself? Shoot, where was that? There it is. There you go. Full size. Still can't get through there, but now I can go back here again. And open that up. Huh. It's one of the tripwire doors. That seems to suggest that once I pass through here, I won't be able to go back. It's fine, whatever. Let's see where this goes. But don't just launch yourself into it. Come on. Have a little bit of you may be this giant amorphous blobby monster, but have a bit of finesse. He reacts to noise. Oof, death from above. Is it really death if they're bots though? Anyway. Deposit biomass if I want. Ah, okay, yeah. I need to deposit biomass here. Fine. Back to baby monster mode again. Oh. Okay. doing this thing to me again, forcing me into baby monster mode. Okay. That sound effect. I guess it's supposed to be generic animal sounds, but it reminds me of Hollow Knight and Cloth, the snoring sound. Ooh. Well, I have to free my friend there. New DNA absorbed photokinesis. Bend light to create an invisibility cloak, requires energy to use. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can't do it right now, apparently. When you say energy, what do you mean? Like, how do I get energy? Do I get energy from eating people? Oh. I guess that means I need to make my... Oh, okay. So... Wait, what? Using the web on that, like, electrocuted myself and, like, charged myself up. Looks like. And then there's a delay before I can do that again. Interesting. Okay, so now I have the ability to go through the lasers. Yeah, Metroidvania style rules. Alright. Okay, alright. So I can't smash this because I'm not big enough. Can't grow in size because missing here. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, I see. Okay. I just have to flip the switch back. Charge up again? Just numb my biomass up again here. But I need to be small to get in there. Because I need to, I need to be small to get in there, but I need to be big to be able to smash the crate there. Is there some other ability that I'm missing? Now that I have the ability to get through lasers at will, can I turn the laser back on here? Or the other laser for that matter? Huh. Oh. I can't I can't activate the invisibility thing. Do I have to be baby monster mode in order to do that? Okay. Is that how it works? Okay, so that turn that back on. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Has to be baby monster in order to activate invisibility and get through there. Thank you. Ah. Now I can go around the laser. That guy's gonna have reason for concern. Deposit biomass. Guess I should have taken that guy out first. Can I get him all invisible? But the animation's really neat, where he's like recovering and he stands up and then puts his force field up before resuming the charge. Oh, I think I'm done. I'm done for it. Unless I can put the fire out. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Ah. So what happens now? I go. It doesn't heal me up to full. I'm still sitting at 8 hit points. Rip the panel off, then electrocute yourself. Wait for turn around. Ah, darn it. I haven't mastered the controls for invisibility, and then null. No. It's like it did. Eating this upper half didn't heal me though. Or do I have to eat the whole person or something? Okay. Zap. Zappy zappy. If I have the option to, I might want to just nip back up here and get myself up. Now that time brought me up to 9 hit points. Okay, so there's a door there. Okay, is that door? Where is that? Do I want to go through the door? I was here before. I remember being on the other side of this door. I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Oh, does this restore the laser? There you go. Okay, I can electrocute myself by right-clicking it too. Deposit biomass. What does this do? Oh, just completely disable the laser and the door and all that, so I can just go in big mode. Alright. Okay, I don't need to hit it with webbing, I can just... Eat all of it. Oh well. Squeeze in. Achievement luck, there's something in those trees. Medical gardens, seals breach 100%, biomass samples lost 100%, containment unit. There's a lock on it, status breached 66%. What does that status breach 66% mean? Like 6% of the overall facility? Why is it still at 66% no matter how many of these things I break into? I don't get it. Okay, so biomass there. I've been here before, right? Alright, what's up here? Like, I don't think I've been here, or maybe I have been here before? Like, this pool down here feels familiar. Come and carry on. Yeah, I remember this. This is where I encountered the bot the first time, or the drone rather. Difference is now I have, now I have the ability to deal with this laser thingy that I didn't have before. What's in here? What's this? Is this just ordinary water? Oh, I wondered if there was something special to it. Okay. It's just another place to spread biomass. Leviathan Reef Base? This is blue crystal-y stuff. So it looks like I can't go back. Like, this is point of no return kind of thing. Which kind of makes me wonder, maybe this is a good stopping point for the game. So, like, underwater, I guess, or under whatever this liquid is. Is it water? Surprise! Baby monster mode again. Oh, don't go up there. Just control your tentacles. Okay, invisibility. Go, get him! Get him! Good baby monster. What does this do? It opens the door down there. Okay. Can't get in there because I need to be big to smash that. Nom nom nom. Uh-oh. I only have 2 hit points, so I'm almost out of invisibility power too, so I have to be cautious how I approach this. It's a big old sea of this fluid, whatever it is. It worked. Just gonna make a comment of how many bullets does she have in the clip there? Did that open just that door? Or no, the door's still closed. Oh. Oh, I have to be big to smash this, but small to activate that switch there. Okay, so I need 1 more hit point here. I should probably go back to the save point and heal up from there. Assuming I can access it from here. Which I'm not sure if I can. Okay, well, I'm gonna go down here, back this way. So how big is it? Hey, full size. There we go. before I deposit biomass, I need to go smashy the other wall there. So smash this. There we go. Now I can go deposit biomass. It gets small. These little bullet casings fall down. Don't empty your clip if you can't see your target. This safety tip is brought to you by Blob Monster. Patience. Ah, crap. I hope he can't hit me at this angle. I'm actually not sure. At my last hit point. Ah, missed. Ah. Gotcha! Love the outsmarts machines. Let's recover biomass here. Okay, so I got in here. Ah, there's a door. Probably should have gone back to the save point and got myself bigger, but eh. Fully charged. There you go. Went to fish my meal. I still don't know what's the deal with these things. Okay, it just goes in a big circle. So I have to find a way to open that door, I guess. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do here. Okay. So that's one way this way. And I can't do anything with this yet. So there is something I'm supposed to do here. Oh, did I just like turn the space out and miss the switch here? Derp. Okay. It's fine. Fine. Could be a sign that I had enough of the game for now. I should probably stop playing. I'm being inattentive. Sure, it's a bit of an alarming sight for the guy. seems that merging with the biomass puts the fire out too. I don't think I actually got the guy. When I grabbed him, I didn't finish him off. It isn't enough to ram him with my charging ability. I have to like numb him and finish him off. Okay, so okay, down here. The atmospheric effects of the biomass emerging from the door was cool. Get yourself over here, trying to avoid the guns. What's this guy doing up here? Is he hanging on, or is he just a victim of wonky physics? It's so... Ow, 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 that looks painful. I mean, all of it looks painful. Just smash all their equipment. Can I smash these things too? I can. Huh. That makes me wonder if there's an achievement for breaking all the computers. Can you break this thing up? Get a new ability? What did I here? New DNA absorbed. Hydrophilia. Morph into a swarm of worms. Pass through tight spots. Okay. I did kind of wonder about the fact that these things were here underwater. Okay, so that's where I came from, and then I went there. Okay, so there's a path there. Wasn't there another path? Oh, the door's locked now. Yeah, there is another path here. I just can't get there at the moment. Yeah, all right. Let's see what's up here. Doorway to the next region's open again. Is there a way to get to this guy? He's just dutifully working on his computer even while everything's been smashed around him. Okay. That woke him up. Ooh, that's neat. Speaking of bots. crap, he's got a damn minigun. Oh, there's a guy piloting it too. Oh. I knocked his protective shield off there. Oh, their upper half is still uneaten there. Okay. Okay, so there's a way down there, and also a way up here. There's a path to the right over here. So we're gonna fit what? The bridge is inaccessible until further notice. What did the beginning of the message say? Notice the Fenestra trademark OS is malfunctioning again, resulting in an emergency shutdown of the doors to the bridge. Okay. Let's just heal up here. So, like I turn into the wormy format when I'm in water. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I can get there while not in water. All right. Like, is there a way to flood that area, maybe? So that's where I went before, I think. I don't know, like, if this is a point of no return, then I don't know if I want to go this way yet, because I wanted to see if I can get into that room. Hold on. It's like I'm underwater again. That door's closed. I didn't have access to this path before, but that door's closed anyway. Okay, there has to be a way to get. There has to be a way to get back at some point, I think, because these things are still here. Maybe, I don't know. So maybe that in itself is a sign that there'll be a way to get back here eventually. What's over here again? If there's anything else here. Okay. Just going around in circles. What? Ah, shoot. Yeah, that's just where it was before. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Okay. I was saying, okay, I'm ready to move on now, and then I just, like, right past the exit. Silly me. Okay. There's probably a way back here at some point then. So fine. Let's just get on with it. Was it this way or is it? No, that's just west. Down to the water, down here. Here we are. Achievement unlocked, we need to go deeper. Oh great. Go ahead and read base desk. Seals breach 50%, biomass samples lost 50%, contaminant unit locked. Status breach 33%. Just squeeze in. So can I go back? Like, does this take me back? Okay, so it's not a one-way thing. But yeah, this is probably an appropriate time to end this recording for now. Save last checkpoint. What? Oh, okay. Save game 1. Works for me. Cool. Okay. Yeah, exit menu. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. So this is Carrion. Looks cool so far. I mean, it's sort of largely feels linear. The puzzles aren't super taxing or anything. But it's very very gushy and kind of horrifically violent. So it's got that going for it, if that's your thing. Yeah. It is quite a spectacle, and it is richly atmospheric. While still having there's a hint of a story going on in the background, even though there's no dialogue. There's still like unanswered questions about how did I get here in the first place? What were the humans doing? The fact that it has these whatever they are flashbacks, flash forwards when there's the human team, scientist team. I have a feeling it's a flashback, and it looks like they're just discovering it for the blobby monster for the first time. Except that they're also coming into an old, broken down facility, so it could also be a flash forward, and they're trying to pick up the pieces afterward. Although if that was the case, you think they'd have a team of more than 3 people, and think they'd like be armed and stuff. So, still kind of mysterious. All these unanswered questions. We'll see. That's all for now. Until next time.